Hello, everybody. You guys got quiet all of a sudden. Exactly. Welcome to Mullet Arena. This is an exciting day for the Suns and for Tempe, for all of us. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm Tom Leander, a broadcaster with the Phoenix Suns, here with Suns and Mercury CEO Josh Bartelstein and the president of the NBA G League. Let's hear it for Sharif Abdur-Rahim. And we have an exciting new addition to Player Group 15. It's our Suns G League affiliate. You've probably heard about it, and today we're going to hear more about the team and the name. But first, let's check out the video.
In this city, we speak basketball. Basketball is in our DNA. A love for the game that is ingrained in the fabric of the region. Now, as we push forward to new horizons, a new dawn has arrived, where a team of dreamers will take the court to face challenges and create possibilities, and turn potential into reality. The rise starts here. Introducing the NBA G League's newest team.
How about that? You can feel the excitement. And now, I know the moment you've all been waiting for, the biggest secret in sports. What's the official name? It's the official name of the newest team in the G League, the Valley Suns. And the next secret is we'll be playing those games right here at Mullet Arena starting next November, which will be a phenomenal facility. I want to thank Arizona State. They've been a phenomenal partner for us. Obviously, Sharif, the G League, your team, we've been working on this for a long time. I think our first call was over a year ago to get this process started. And our internal team, Michael Weisberg, Vince Kozar, Melissa Goldenberg, it's a lot of work to get this thing going. We're really, really proud of it. From day one, Matt said, Player 15 group, on every resource we need to have incredible success in basketball and business, and to have a team where we can develop players, but also develop coaches, develop trainers, develop the business side as well. We're going to throw a million things out here, try new ticketing techniques, new partnership techniques, new marketing techniques, all about trying things out to be the best franchise in sports. It'll be taking place right here. Obviously, James Jones and myself, we've talked about from day one the impact the G League can have. Our players on our team, from Bull to Grace Snell to Damian Lee, you're seeing more and more players start their careers in the G League and grow, learn our system, learn how we want to play, and one day contribute at the highest stage, playing in NBA games, NBA playoff games, and hopefully winning NBA championships. So couldn't be more excited. The newest member of Player 15 group now with the Suns, our mighty Merc, who had another huge win last night and off to a great start, our arena shows, and obviously the Valley Suns. Thank you guys so much for being here. Couldn't be more excited. And we'll see you here in November for opening night.
Thank you, Josh. Yeah, the Valley Suns will be lighting up Mullet Arena. And for those of you wondering, no, it's not named after Tom Chambers, my partner on television, though he's going to say that it is. And with us is another former NBA player. He was NBA Rookie of the Year, voted on by Sporting News and his peers in the NBA. He was an all-star, played 12 years in the NBA, and now the president of the NBA G League. Here's Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
I'm a little taller than Josh and Tom. Tom, thank you. I start by thanking the Suns organization, Matt Ishbia, Josh, James Jones, for their vision, their commitment, their investment to bring the NBA G League to the Valley. I have a couple of colleagues here, Jeff Brown, Eric Sherman. They've been instrumental in the work in getting the team here, and will continue to be instrumental in the launch of the Valley Suns. Peter Luco, the Oakview Group, Arizona State, thank you for making this possible and giving the G League a home here in the Valley. As someone that's been around the NBA for a while now, I know firsthand the passion, the energy that Phoenix has for basketball. It's a very rich tradition here. The Phoenix Suns were one of the very early NBA teams, has seen great players, Charles Barkley, Steve Nash, one of my contemporaries. The Phoenix Mercury, great players, great tradition of champions, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, and many others. So basketball obviously is no new thing to Phoenix. There's a lot going on here. We got the WNBA All-Star game coming this year, 2027 NBA All-Star coming, and now to have NBA G League team, the completion of the NBA family of leagues really completes Phoenix as a basketball town. Our league has never been higher as it relates to talent. In any given year, I think this year we peaked out with 60% of NBA players having G League experience. Over the last 2 years, we've had close to 100 draft picks that have played, first-round draft picks that played in our league, and then this past year, half of the lottery picks from the 2023 NBA draft playing in our league. So I say that to say that when the community here in the Valley come out to see the Valley Suns, they're seeing the NBA stars of the future. They're seeing young players that are on the rise. They're seeing future NBA head coaches. We had 8 NBA head coaches that have G League experience this year, countless assistants, young general managers, young trainers, and then our fans. They get a proximity here at Mullet Arena that you can't get anywhere else. They'll be close to the action. They'll be close to the teams. And, as we know with the Suns organization, they'll have a team that is a part of the community. So, it won't be a team that, is on the outskirts or people don't know. They'll be able to walk up and touch and know the players here. And I think that's a really great thing about our league is that you get to know players and staff and people before they get, really big. So I'm thrilled that the NBA G League is here now in the Valley. The Valley Suns are going to be great. This is going to be really one of our great arenas in our league. It's going to set a great standard and example for the NBA G League, and we're going to do some really fantastic things here. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to be back here to start the season next season. So again, Josh, the Suns, thank you for your commitment, and I look forward to being here.
All right, how many of you have been here to Mullet Arena for an event? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Really cool place, right? I mean, this place gets really loud. I was here for 2 ASU hockey games, and there's nothing like this environment. And so now to watch the G League team, the Valley Suns, grow and groom players is going to be really special. All right, time for you guys. If you have questions, we have runners with a microphone. We will take a few questions for Josh and Sharif. Please state your name and your affiliation. Gerald, I know what you're doing.
Gerald Bourget, PHNX Sports. Congrats, guys. Josh, I was just curious, when you guys were kind of surveying different facilities where you guys could play, what was it about Mullet Arena that kind of came to the forefront and became the choice?
Yeah, great question. Well, one, our partnership with Oakview Group. They're amazing partners and wanting to continue to work with them. When James and I talked about it, proximity mattered, being close to our practice facility at 5G, being able to have front office executives, coaches, but players go back and forth and be able to watch games. Being 2.5, 3 hours away is hard, right? You don't use it as much. So for us, the utilization of our players being close by meant a ton. And also finding a world-class facility. I was joking with Sharif, we built one in Detroit, which is special, but I think this will be right there with it and having a great place on the business side as well for people to come see it and truly impact the community.
Dana Scott from Arizona Republic. Congratulations on the new team coming here to the Valley. Just wondering about the future of developing players and your two ways, of course. What does this mean possibly for the number 22 pick for this June's draft and going forward?
I get to let James answer those questions. He's not up here today. No, I think it's everything, right? The best investment we can make is getting players here, having it better year over year. So that's why, having our player development staff be really, really good, but then having the G League as a tool as well to develop young players, two-way players, and then players that are in the G League. So it's important to us, and with our roster, we got to hit on the margins, and hit on the margins using the G League.
Greg Barr with the Business Journal. Is this a multi-year deal to be in Mullet? And also, corporate sponsors, do you bring the Sun sponsors here? Do you have an agreement that would work? Or do you look for, you're trying to look for one main new sponsor to highlight this arena for the Suns?
So this is home. We want to be here. As I said, we love our partners with Oakview Group. And business-wise, I think we have a robust business with the Suns and Mercury. So there'll be sponsors you see with both teams that want to be part of the Valley Suns. There'll be unique sponsors that haven't been with us before, both a partnership side from a season ticket holder side. So it'll be a mixture of everything, and making sure that we have an elite business with the Suns, elite with the Mercury. We want the Valley Suns to be in the top echelon as far as G League businesses.
How many years have you got
Stacy will get you the exact number on the years.
Kellen Olson, Arizona Sports. Josh, good to see you. For this, specifically for the guys on the back end of the roster and the two ways as well, just how is the fluidity of this process going to help their development with the proximity and just in situations where those guys might not play, giving them core time?
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, you saw last year with Saban and Doak and Ish, they spent the whole year with the Suns. And when the season starts, you're playing every other day. It's hard to stay in shape, hard to maintain a rhythm. There's guys who are hurt that even if they're not playing can practice with the G League team and have them come to our facility. So you're spot on that just being able to maintain a rhythm, stay in shape, build confidence, right? The best way to have confidence by playing games and having success. And also for our veteran players that are banged up or hurt, to have them go down and practice with the team. So we use it a ton, and that's why being really close to our practice facility was really important to us.
Shane Young with Forbes Sports. This one for Sharif. Just in the G League, rapid growth over the last few years, what's it mean to you just to see, just the last few years, just the growth of just incorporate new teams?
It's awesome, and I think it's in some ways it's years in the coming of investment from the NBA, from our NBA teams, belief in the product. Again, you see this as a tool to grow players, develop players, but people in general, and all areas of the organization, and then to invest in the community. To incubate partnerships, to grow the next generation of Suns fans, of NBA fans. So it's been work in the progress, in a process. It started with the vision of the great David Stern, and has continued with Adam and Mark's vision, and then we've just tried to build on that. And we're really thrilled to be here today at this point.
Robbie Baker with Fox 10. Congratulations, guys, on the announcement today. Sharif, you kind of touched on it at the podium, but could you just elaborate more on what can make the game day kind of atmosphere so electric, I guess, so to speak, here in this facility? Again,
as somebody that, I played in the NBA, and the NBA has grown so much since my days that, we're, an NBA player, Devin Booker is, he's a big star. Kevin Durant is a big star. It's hard for a young kid to get to them in an arena, unless you have, like big-time seats. Every young person in the community that plays basketball or, just wants to come to the game, the young kid that's playing here that's going to be a star for the Suns. They should be able to reach out and touch that kid. They should be able to, really have a proximity to the game, to the experience, to everything that's going on. That's, again, is unmatched in sports. We pride ourselves on that, being a part of the community. And, I would say the community here should really look forward to that experience.
All right, everybody, thank you very much for your questions. We're going to break down here now, take some photos, do some one-on-ones. Day one of the Valley Suns. Thanks for joining us this afternoon here at Mullet Arena.